First week of the finals is down. We're looking forward to the second week, the semi-finals coming up this week. Gerard FitzGerald, if it's anywhere near as good as the two finals matches that we saw on Grandstand in the first week, we'll be pretty happy.
They'll be hard to beat, those ones, Peter. Yeah. Particularly today's for the level of intensity and the pure skill of the game.
Yeah, the game between Port Melbourne and Geelong was absolutely outstanding. It's going to be a matter of how Geelong recovers from that because it was such a physical game. They go in against the Box Hill Hawks. Intriguing, isn't it? Geelong versus Hawthorn, the aligned teams, are going into the finals, and it could very well be a preview of the AFL Grand Final with those alignments.
Which would be important, I think, to the fortunes of their AFL team.
Definitely.
So it augurs well for a very good contest, this one.
And what about the other semi-final, Gerard? The Scorpions restricted to only 3 goals last week. We know they're a good defensive team, but Werribee obviously did the defensive job on them. They go in against Williamstown, a Seagulls lineup who weren't at their top, but they got it done against Bendigo.
They did, and they'll get a lot of confidence from that because they've had some difficulties in finals in recent years. So I think to be able to win yesterday will do Willie a lot of good for their confidence. But also Scorpions are it's going to really be dependent upon what happens with Melbourne now, because I think as a full alignment with Melbourne, they're very reliant on the Melbourne supply. So perhaps Willie can be more of a constant and perhaps go with a very similar team that got them over the line yesterday.
We move from Port Melbourne to Casey Fields for the 2 games coming up in week 2 of the VFL Finals. It's the Scorpions versus Williamstown, Geelong versus the Box Hill Hawks, and you will catch all of the action from 2 p.m. on both Saturday and Sunday right here on Grandstand.